Mm-hmm. Yeah. What? What are you saying? He hasn't been sacked yet. Make sure that he doesn't win the Club Island Cup at least. I don't know. Just make sure that he doesn't.
Well, here we are, the day before the all-important game against Lanway. First round of the Club Island Cup. First chance to pilfer some of Paradiso's treasures. We're going with this team. There are some issues. The match fitness isn't great, and the squad numbers aren't great either. But we'll see what we can do. You know what? We're auto-numbering. We'll deal with it later. Hopefully we'll get a chance to fix that. Oh, before the season proper begins. But here we go. Club Island Cup. But we're up for it today. It is the team from the last episode that I spoke about. So if you want to know more about that, knock off last episode. Get on it. First chance of the match is a free kick, which wasn't spectacular. Keeping an eye on Chile Ongales and Jericho Baxter Bale. Got some other superstars potentially out there. Seem to be getting the initial chances, which is good. It goes back to Butler. Piera, Baxter Bale, and it's an immediate penalty, I believe, which Baxter Bale is going to take. And slots it home. Yes. 1-0 to Sporting Lado del Porto. They see Lanway being dispatched. It's a perfect start to the season. Not a great performance from Chile Ongales, but down the middle of the pitch, seeing performances, which is good. Are away from home at AC Lanway. It'll be interesting to see if the changes to the pitch are going to help us. Might explain some of our issues last season, maybe, if we were playing on a very narrow pitch. We haven't gone too crazy with the wide pitch, I don't think. Guess we'll see. We'll see in the second match of this episode. Vieira, Robbins, Gonzalez, Baxter Bale. Oof. Good effort. Gonzalez. Zarieta. Please put in the comments how you pronounce his name. I don't. Oh no. It doesn't even. It's not going to matter. He's injured. Oh no. Oh, that's not a good start. Paying him quite a lot of money for him to sit on the bench. Bring Lewis on. Second half looms. If we can win away from home, we'll be happy with that. We probably need to make some changes, I think, at this point. Let's bring off some of the players that are not performing. We've got 2 more changes left. Oh, look at that. The lack of depth on the left is awful. That has to fall with me. That's my mistake. Maybe we bring player on up front. If Dennis. Something if we kind of just that. Got a weak right foot. He wants to play on the right, but a weak left foot, sorry, but we'll see. But that suggests we need a left winger, or at least I need to pick a better bench. But Anthony House is starting his Lando career very well. It's just canon now. They're called Lando. That's their nickname. The Calrissians. Howard scores right in the back of the net. Lovely stuff. Free kick. We're looking good here. This is much better. Oof, Jose Piera with a fantastic free kick to make it 3. And we are looking good in this 2-legged tie. Fantastic. The new look Calrissians are setting off very well here today. We've got 1 more change to make, so we'll look at making that. Who's not having a great game and or is a bit fit? Bring Wilson on. He can play as that ball winner. We are playing very high pressing, so we are going to tire out quite quickly. Obviously, we haven't quite got the match fitness either, but I think we've got the depth to play that kind of dangerous game. We will see. I'm kind of, you know what, if you were to offer me promotion or the Club Island Cup, I would definitely take the Club Island Cup. I would probably get sacked, but we'll see. I think the Club Island Cup is the more tempting option. We're a long way to go, though. A long way to go. But 3-0, good start. And that's it, the final whistle. Fantastic work. And that means I can do an outstretched arms. Well done, everybody. And we'll see how bad that injury is. Okay, twisted ankle, 6 weeks. 6 weeks with the twisted ankle. Right, we're back, and we've sold 58 season tickets. So that's the thing. Transfers, we are getting quite a lot of offers for our players, which we've been rejecting. Chris Henry, with £40,000 offer that he decided that he didn't want to go, which is fine. Steve Stockford, we quite like. I do think he's a good player. He's obviously quite high potential as well, but I'll take the money. I think that's fine. And that's kind of it, really. We haven't brought anyone else in. We've kind of been exploring options on the left, but we did have Quinones. I just didn't put him on the bench. So we're going to give him the start as a winger. Not particularly inspiring, but we've seen before that Chile Gonzalez can form a little bit more from the bench. So we're going to go out there and we're going to see what we can do with this and give him an 8. Bit of a weird number for a left winger, is it? I suppose not. No, not massively. It's the others that we have to concern about. Forget the first leg, it means nothing, give 100%. Let's go. 3-0 up. It should be routine, shouldn't it? So corner to us in the first 4 minutes. Quinones picks it up. Volland, Thomas, Vieira, Howis. 1-0. I think we're probably going to get past AC Lamway, which is interesting because I always thought that they were a pretty decent side. We look at their general. Oh no, they do start far down in the pyramid. In fact, this is a promotion year for them. So we are beating a team in the league above, which is a good sign. Is there anything else interesting happening? Not really. I'm not sure there's any teams that we particularly fear in this qualification round. When it gets to the quarterfinals, that's when we're going to be keeping an eye out on the big boys and hoping that they don't cause us too much trouble. Howis is going to score again. That's 2 in 16 minutes. Beautiful. But yeah, the way this database is designed is beautiful. The regional cups are my favourite thing about this because you obviously start with the regional leagues and then very often you will then, you rise up and before long the regional leagues don't really matter. But Paradiso still have that connection to the place that you came from because you're still always going to play in those regional cups. So even if we get to the top tier of Paradiso, we're still going to be playing in the regional cups and trying to win them all, hopefully. So it kind of encourages you to go around. And as you've seen, the regional cups are designed in a really cool way. They're all very different. Some of them have group stages, some of them have qualification rounds, and the database is built so that if you are in the top tier, you come in the later rounds. It takes a lot more effort than you think to get all this to work. So yeah, I will continue to praise Mikaelinho because I think he's done a fantastic job here with the gubbins in the back end. And Quinones, lovely stuff. And Howis gets a hat-trick. I think we can bring him off at half-time. We don't want to risk him getting injured, but this is a great start. He's looking like a good signing, playing as that poacher. So that's the plan. Push some of the playmaking up the field a little bit, get the wingers involved more, then just have a poacher who's just there finishing off. That's the job of the poacher, to just poach, which I think in these lower leagues makes a lot of sense. It's is it a complicated tactic? I don't know, but we will see. Yeah, Butler, Thomas. Not exactly 4-4-2 hump it up to the big man, but I think we can cope with it. This is the Paradiso football we want to see. As we reach half time, we will tell them that we're happy and we will change the striker. Dennis is on. much more of an advanced forward than a poacher, so I thought I'd let him play as an advanced forward, really get the most out of his pace, which is obviously great advantages. It should, I think the poacher is a good thing, but switching a poacher for an advanced forward, not terrible. Not terrible. A lone poacher is not something that you can often get to work very well. So I'll be interested to see as the season goes on whether the players around that poacher help. I think long term I'm wanting Dennis to be on the wing, but we'll see. He's our best player on paper. Not that we can trust the star ratings. Not having much of an impact, but then you wouldn't expect him to do 6-0 on aggregate. As we approach the 80th minute, it's looking pretty good. I think we're going to be through to the next round, and considering how well we've put Landway to the sword, I might have to bring you back later down the line. We'll see who we get the next round, and we'll come back for another episode against a team of some standing, but we'll find out. Do we know who we get? Don't think we do. We get £10,000 for that. It's huge. Give Alice a bit of a pat on the back. Right, the draw is here. Also, our director of football's completed his language course. Isn't that nice? We can all speak Spanish. Okay, so basically the teams we want to avoid are Southport Scavengers. Definitely Bongo Bongo. I guess probably the Dolphins and El Talentino. We'll take Cove Bay Pirates, Grytviken. Those are the teams we want. Out the hat first. Atletico Nivadeco. Have a quick look. They should be. Oh, they're in the league above us. But it should be an interesting challenge. But I think we could do that. So I'll let you know how that goes, and we'll come back next time as we try to win the Club Island Cup. So it turns out that just because you batter a team in the qualification rounds doesn't actually necessarily mean you're going to make it all the way to the final. We've just been knocked. Oh dear, we've just been knocked out the Club Island Cup by Atletico Nivadeco. So yeah, that's a thing. We lost 2-1 away at home, and then we lost 1-0 away from home, and that's it. That's the cup run over. Don't really know what happened. We just didn't really turn up. Maybe we're not as... I got conned. I looked at the pre-season odds and I looked at this team in the league above and I thought, we're going to have them. But we're not winning the Club Island Cup this year, it turns out. Do we get punished for that? Reach the quarterfinals minimum. Passed. They counted as the quarterfinals. So that's it, really. It's a bit of a weird end to the episode, but yeah, we're out the Club Island Cup. I was going to bring you back for the semi-final, but we haven't made it, so best laid plans and all that. I think we'll probably come back for the President's Cup. We enter in the second round. It's very exciting. And we'll let you know how the league's going, but not winning the Club Island Cup this year. Yeah. Well, let's hope we have better luck with the President's Cup. What's the best team in that? Oh, Preston Paradise in Brendan Town. Oh well. Onwards and upwards.